Hey guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do a reading tonight. So I was sitting there and I was just kind of looking at the homepage, everything. I was like, yeah, I'll probably go to sleep in a minute and stuff. And I have to admit, I was a little surprised. I don't have much showing on my homepage, like what's going on in Gaza. With the ground and everything. Yeah, 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 and stuff. I mean, I get the game. I get what's going on. This is the Matrix after all. And one of the things, obviously, information, it's almost like, I understand how you guys are. It's like on one end, you want to be informed, you want to know what's going on. But at the same time, you almost don't want to look because you know how it affects the psyche. There is that too. It's like we do care what is going on in Gaza and the people, because any light worker, we care, innocent civilians and various things. We also care about, now, I'm not talking about government, because the government, who, whatever, but civilians, people that are innocent to this, that were just trying to lead their lives, in Israel. Like there's Jewish people that are just trying to live their lives. They went to a music festival in chaos, right? But the reaction, okay, is where other people are going, why are we doing this? This is age of Aries. This is, we're in the age of Pisces, aiming to the age of Aquarius, which, Pluto will be doing its thing. Matter of fact, it's going to go in there in January to September, and then it will permanently station and keep going, November of 2024. We know election is then. Oh, it's a big one and everything. But a lot of people are sitting there, especially young people, are going, what's going on over there? Why is this happening? I want to tell you, there was something that happened. My daughter, is kind of seeing somebody, and he has kids, and his 13-year-old was in school, and one of the teachers got the bright idea to play what was going on. Now you have to understand, he's 13. These are young kids. To play what's going on in Israel. This is when all of this first broke out, and then hearing the stories, you can imagine the various things that happened to people, the way they were taken out in the hostages and all of this stuff, the things that happened to children over there. And so anyway, the child was so traumatized. My daughter's, her boyfriend, the son, was so traumatized that he just kind of wandered away from his sister from walking home and began trying to walk to the next city over where his grandma lives. He wanted his grandmother because he was so traumatized by what he was seeing. So I sit there and it's like, we need to protect children from the invective, of this. Imagine he's just a child. He's 13 watching this on TV, and he just starts walking to the next city. He was on the highway because he wants to get to his grandmother's because of what he saw. So then imagine, how do the children in Gaza feel? What is it like to be a child in Gaza with all this going on, and a child, also a Jewish child with all this going on? What is it like for the children over there in Israel? What is it like for them? If a 13-year-old is traumatized watching it on TV, that he would go to those lengths to try to get to his grandmother, what is their life like? What are they going through over there? Because the governments and all this craziness, you know and a lot of this could have been resolved. I'm not saying what happened with, but there's been a pressure cooker in there for a long time, because would not settle on a peace treaty and kept encroaching on land to the point there's just this little Gaza, and then you got little bits of the West Bank, and the Palestinians have been, under occupation all this time, and it's just a disaster. People are people. Got to learn to live together, get along, you know. And there was even just I believe it was just today, or was it yesterday? Oh God, I'm having a blank. Oh, that's right, because today's Friday. But Beatles release a song now and then. I just got released. Wow, a Beatles song is getting released. That says something. That says a lot. I think Floyd is releasing Out of Mother on December 8th. Yeah, there's a lot. We need to listen to the ascended masters, the musicians, and everything. There's a lot. So I look at that. I think of this child walking to his grandmother, so traumatized, and then when my mind even goes over there, because he was feeling for the children that are over in Israel. That's why, and it frightened him, and it affected him, and I'm sure it affected his heart and his mind and everything else. Okay, and even when I look, it does the same thing. So I imagine children. Why are we doing this? And I sit there and I want to just, the prime minister, and I just be like, there's children. You're doing. It's gonna hit children. I mean, adults is bad enough, but how do you not see these children? And you're just, oh, we're gonna do this, but it's gonna kill children. What is happening here? And I know everybody's got an opinion and everybody is that, but I feel one thing, other than unless people are lunatics, we want that to stop. I know we've talked a little bit also, because it does look like it's getting kind of biblical over there and stuff. But we talk about that. We talk about the 144K, the light worker way. The light worker way is a little bit different than maybe what the conservative Christian sees, because prophecy can be avoided. It's always been avoidable. Spirit, of course, wants. Why would Spirit want the worst to happen? Anybody who says it's necessary is being foolish. No, it's never been necessary. That, it has to go. No, it doesn't have to be. I like what the alchemist was saying, that, there is those that want to do the mind control to make you feel that prophecy is inevitable. And it's not. Not when there's so many different possibilities that are, that time is not linear and we can go different directions. Like we can go to peace. Stop throwing shit at Gaza. How about that? And try to go to the table and make peace. There's other ways in the age of Aries shit. It frustrates me too, and I'm going to say this, and some people, the Holocaust is a horrible thing. And, oppression of people and taking lives and everything. And we know it's horrible. And it's like, Prime Minister, you know what happened to your people. Why are you doing this to other people? Isn't it genocide if you keep throwing shit at them? It confuses me that happens. What is going on here? I know one thing, war, is horrible, and it needs to stop. But it's like, you know the madness, you know what happened, the Holocaust. Why are you doing, these things to the Palestinians then? Oppressing entire people. It confuses me. I admit I'm confused. Should know that, that to go at people because of their religion or their or their race, their gender. Why is this happening? This is madness. It is madness. But at the same time, there is a thing going on, of course, and stuff. Many people are working on their spirituality, raising consciousness, raising the vibe. They want peace. But then you have others who are just fear, and they're fear mongering. And we're having a split. So it's got to be love over fear. And that is the aim. And that is what the light workers are saying. No matter what you see, as hard as it is, when it seems like, the darkness is winning, remember, the light always wins in the end. It will. We all will wake up at one point. There is that. But we are going to raise the vibe. And it can be done. Okay? And it will be done. Thy will be done. Okay? It's been promised not just in one book, but in many. Okay? I'm going to read from the Light Seers Tarot. Let's go ahead and just get a message. What Spirit wants to kind of convey to you guys. Because I know some of you are afraid. A little fear is natural. It's understandable. But I want you to take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And remember who is in charge deep down. Who created that which you see before your eyes, the stars, the planets, the galaxies, all of it. That's the one. Ace of Wands. Notice the third eye that is there. Okay, yes, we do have an opportunity for enlightenment, and we have an opportunity for ascension. It is time for the light people to come out wherever you are. This is one of the things Spirit wants to do, is to awaken that third eye. Go within, do the meditation. Do not let these outer forces that want to mind control you shut that third eye down. Remember your power. Remember your spirit. Hold the light steady in the darkness. The Four of Cups. So this is the offering. Take the cup. Take the cup. Many are hooked on the reflection, hooked on the outside, focused on the outer. Spirit is offering the cup to go within. The love is inside. That's what we got to do. I know she's looking like, oh God, it's really, nope, it's inside. Close your eyes. Goes inside. That's where all the power is. Notice we got that rainbow coming up there. The chakras. It's all within. Four of Pentacles. Yes, there is a lot of things going on with the money and various things. She's kind of holding on to that purse. Now, she's also, in her sense, she's also holding it in gratitude. It's a little different in the light seers, you know, and stuff, holding on to what she's got. Remember, you know, we want to have gratitude. We want to be careful with our abundance and so forth. But let's not be fearful even about, oh, I'm not going to have enough money. I'm going to be broke. I'm going to do this, that. Release that fear. Three of Wands. Oh, the promised land. Yes, we're riding the waves. What really is the promised land? Well, 5D Earth. How about that? She's about to get on there and she's going to ride the waves. We're going in a wave. We're having a big wave right now. And then when things calm in the water, it'll be easier. But then we ride the wave. And it's very high right now. And then there are those that are just, I'm going to keep ascending. I'm going to raise the vibe. I'm going to get out of the collective muck. I'm not going to live in this 3D fear consciousness regardless of what is going on. That is what the man wants you to do, is be stuck in the muck of 3D and fear, fear, fear. Release that. Who's got us? God's got us. Okay? No matter what you see. Knight of Cups. I look at that. That can be sometimes a peace offering. Wouldn't that be great? And so that's what, you know, there's not a lot at the moment all of us can do. Let me pull up because it's a spirit talk. Let me do it this way. Since it's a spirit talk, I usually stay up. There's not a lot we can do. Like, you know, I can't walk over there and fix it. You know what I'm saying? We understand that. But in various ways, we can offer peace to others in the best way in your world. You know, give your heart, give your light, you know, give whatever it is, use your empathy. Give good positive messages the best of the ability and stuff. But yes, be real and speak when you need to speak and so forth. So that's what that's various things that we can do to help evolve. We got to show love. Love over fear. Okay? And that's kind of what the Knight of Cups is kind of saying there. You know, he's got the roses. Let's offer the love. You know, the peace is so much better. And if you see people, you know, going on nutty and stuff, maybe try to like step it, you know, depending. Don't go to X. Don't go to X. It's madness. But maybe talk to somebody if you see one of your friends kind of, you know, being kind of weird on Facebook or something. Maybe correct them. Maybe try to talk to them. Talk a little sense to them. If they bite back too hard, then be like, well, I tried. Eight of Pentacles, work on your manifestation. She's working with the moon right there. She's got her candle lit and everything. Set up a nice little sacred space and everything. We just had a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse. It's taxing. I know. It's very challenging. Everything. So just but keep working with it. Work your manifestation. Get your crystals, guys. Whatever it is and stuff. Make sure you're meditating. Do not allow these fearful flyers, that's what I like to call them, to hook into your mind and cause you to fear. Okay, that's what the light always wins in the end. Please remember that. Okay. We've also got the Five of Cups. Yes, there is losses. There is an upside to the story. Yes, we're going to ascend 5D Earth no matter what. No matter what is going on, there's the sustainer. Okay, we are going to raise the vibe. And it seems like, how can that be done? I know it can seem like we got one spear, but it's a very magical spear. Earth is a very, very magical place. And all the indigenous know it. And they've been trying to say it forever and ever and ever. Please respect the mother. She's magical. Okay? And so we want to remember that. We want to cherish that and everything. So when you're kind of seeing this, everything looks 3D. It all looks one way. But there is a door to a magical world if you want to take it. Queen of Cups. Oh, I know. I've got my empaths, my psychic ladies out there. Come on, you know the higher self. You know you're connected. Okay, so no matter what's going on, and make sure to be spreading those messages, sending that Reiki. That's what those are up there for. Sending the Reiki, sending the love, giving those messages of spirit. Keep raising your people to the best of ability. Yes, we want to educate, but we also want to raise. Love over fear. Be optimistic no matter what we see that is going on. And everything. And of course, send love and light to Israel. May they have peace. May they stop the madness. Stop. You know, come on, this is old ways that don't work. You're upsetting. You're good. Stop. Send the Reiki that way. They need it. Especially the people in Gaza. Knight of Cups. A lot of you are wishing for peace. It's going to happen. Okay, we're going to ascend to 5D Earth no matter what and stuff. And I know it sometimes seems hopeless when you're seeing it. Trust that Spirit's got us. Remember, the light always wins in the end. Ask, believe you have already received it, and it will be given to you. That is in the scriptures. Mark 11:24. Yeah, I know there's a lot of betrayal. Seven of Swords. We know what happened. It almost kind of looks like that, huh? We know what happened at the music festival and all. You know, it was horrible, guys. Seven of Swords energy. Yes, it was. And then I know, it's like, why? It shouldn't have gone this way. Of course not. Of course not. It's horrible. But the reaction is also horrible, too. It's all madness. And it needs to stop. Hopes and fears. The fear is death, of course. Absolutely. It's like, enough of it. Enough. Let's stop. Absolutely. I understand that's a fear. But we want to go also to hope. Can there be transformation? Can there, out of this mess and this madness, people shake hands and realize this is madness? Let us stop. Let us shake hands. Let's come to the table and come up with a solution. That is what, as we know, death is a Scorpio card. Scorpio season says, yes, can you transform? And even in this one with the light seers, see the face. Can you transform? Please. The outcome card. Sadly, it's Three of Swords, but it is reversed. Yes, there's horrible things that happened over there. The whole thing is a mess. Okay, but it is reversed. Getting the swords out of the heart, begin the healing process. That's what Spirit wants. The suffering to come to an end. The Hermit reversed. Oh yeah, the spiritual teachers, a lot of them that may have been in the cave are coming out of the cave to teach. No more being in the cave. Light workers, we got to come out. We got to shine the light. Can't hide in the cave anymore. We got to come out. Let's pull one more. Six of Wands, it is reversed, which very often can be victory, but I don't really have a defeat card in this one, but it's like, who really gets the victory here? You know what I'm saying? Who really gets the victory? It's all losers in the end of what's going on over there in Israel. Everyone's a loser. The children, unfortunately, that's the one that really gets to me. Let's go ahead and pull from Messenger. Actually, no, I'm going to pull from the angels. Let's see what the angels have to say. Messenger Oracle is a good one too, but this is a new deck. Let's see what the angels have to say. Ground yourself during this time. Yes, please do. Okay, ground yourself. I know these things, there's a yucky that controls the collective that wants you ungrounded. Make sure you are grounding during this time. Ground with Mother Earth. Send any negativity down. Draw up good positive energy. You can also draw down positive energy from the light source, the sun. Also, any creative projects that you've been wanting to like voice, speak, writing, music, anything, and get it out, get it out. That creativity can be very helpful for the collective in raising consciousness. Cleanse and detoxify. Oh God, yes. Especially even that which you see, that what you witness, also what you're taking in your body. Cleanse, detoxify. Yes, absolutely. You'd be surprised. Yes, this stuff is toxic. It's very interesting. I get the wedding card here and everything, and I kind of look at that. That's one of the things I know that is in the scriptures about the bride and the bridegroom. There's going to be a coming together inevitably. Heart chakra, yes. No matter what, let that radiate. That's one of the ways to get to 5D consciousness is the heart chakra. I've always said before, when it comes to the chakras, when we talk of chakra balancing, if you could strengthen the heart chakra, the rest will fall into alignment. Child. Yeah, what about the children over there? While all this madness is going on, while all the justification is going on, just like I was thinking, this 13-year-old trying to walk to the next city because he wants his grandmother, thanks to a teacher playing this stuff in the school because he saw what was happening to other children, and it traumatized him. Imagine the children in Gaza right now. And let's stop it, because children should not have to go through this. They don't understand the Prime Minister's justification, and I know they don't understand the initial attack, of course. What is it like for them? I think of this. What is it like for them with all these things being thrown at and buildings coming down and people dying before their eyes or being crushed and pulled out of rubble? What is it like for the children? But as I also say that, we've got to keep raising the vibe high, because the more we do it, it is going to raise the vibration of the planet. I know it's hard to believe. It's like, so I know, we could have a good cry over what we see. I'm not saying don't do that. But then I want you all to consciously raise the vibe. Radiate the light. Raise the vibe. Don't forget to pray. Ask, believe it has already been given, and it will be given to you. And one of the things I know I'm asking for is peace. And I'm also asking for, 5D Earth. Let's raise the vibe. May everyone awaken. Especially to see that peace is the only way we're going to make it. And these ways that they're doing is darkness. Let's pray especially, for the people over there, that this will stop, and also for the children over there. Have a good one, folks.